Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, where hopefully we're going to be having the second to last major battle of the campaign. The last one will of course be the Ever-Chosen himself taking the field. Let's get to it, shall we? Now obviously I could auto-resolve these guys, and they would be as dust, but much as Chaos has screwed up this campaign, much as I've screwed up this campaign, I want to fight them. I want to fight them. I want to take on every single drop of power Chaos can throw at me. I want to have every single body and warrior they have managed to muster assault. I want to see that. I want to see them die for it. I'm going to kill off Chaos here. Even if I lose one of these armies. I'm fielding 60 cards. They 38. I have an over 1.5 card advantage, let alone unit quality advantage and numbers advantage. Look at this army. Hammerers versus Chaos Warriors. Tier 3 versus Tier 2. Now granted, there are some Tier 2 troops here. There are some ones that I'm not sure are going to perform. The ability against Chaos Spawn, these guys are going to be really good now that I think about it, because loads of damage and very little armor. But, yeah. It's going to be interesting mixing this army with my more traditional armies. It's also going to be interesting to see what the Sun Eater puts on the field. My reinforcements come from over here. Their reinforcements coming from there and there. I want to be positioned around here then. Alright, you're one control group. And these are a different one because I plan to use them in different roles. This group, this force obviously requires a lot more micro than the others. This means it's probably better in the skilled hands, but I've never claimed to be the most skilled hands. I've merely claimed to be good at the game. Why do you... No. The Longbeards are for defending the organ gunners. The Gyrocopters are for harassment. These guys are for hiding in the trees and giving Chaos Warriors a nasty surprise. These guys are for hiding back here. You know, I might use these guys for harassment, but the AI has chariots. That guy's for going like that. I plan to deploy my more conventional army on a line like so, and let this army hold over here.
We fire on your command!
Let's start moving my troops into position then. I've got a lot of them, and they're going to need to move fast. So I want to set them up around here. Oh, I got the Rune Lord too. Nice. I have a lot of lords now. And another Runesmith. Oh, that's an obstacle. Okay, that'd do it. Yeah. Yeah, that'd do. That'll do. That'll do.
Don't skirmish! Iron breakers!
Why'd they shout, "Don't skirmish"?
Don't skirmish! We're the ancestors!
But you can't skirmish. You're iron breakers.
Archaon!
Am I going to get to field my entire army here? Because that'd be glorious.
If we get close, get you! Ironbreakers!
Are more troops coming in? It doesn't look like it. Looks like I just have this horde of iron breakers that I can throw at the enemy.
We are relentless!
Yeah. This is surprisingly difficult. No. Fine. Fine. No. 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 Thank you. Now, who are moving to these back positions? I think that was this runesmith and Belagar. Chariots are a problem, obviously. This is their hell cannon. The giant I'm not too worried about. It's only got 1.2k health. I'm going to start these guys skirmishing because this group doesn't have any range aside from the hell cannon. Yeah, looks like all I've got is a horde of heroes and a horde of iron breakers. I'm not sure what to feel about this. Actually, looking at the way this army is going. First, let's assign all these guys a control group. 8 should be good. No, no, not like that. Wow. That actually worked. Little buggy, but damn. I probably shouldn't be glad that my machine is actually doing what I'm telling it to, should I? This should not be the kind of thing I have to be glad about. Alright, troops, spread out!
They have wronged us!
Oh, you do have Marauder Horsemen, and those can shoot my gyrocopters. Oh, Brimstone Gun gyrocopters don't have fire while moving. That's one of the big advantages that normal gyrocopters got in the patch recently, so kind of sad. I guess it wasn't a recent patch, it was the patch before the recent patch. Stupid me.
Yes! They have wronged us!
They seem to be trying to group up the AI. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. More important target. That hell cannon. Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, apologies, ladies and gents. There appears to be a phone call. Let me pause the game briefly. Of course this happens. I hate my phone. So, now the horseman might do a bit of damage, but the hell cannon is just so much of a problem that I'm not really worried about that. Oh, perfect dramatic flyover time. Damage the trolls a bit, but not much. With some wounding. I plan on winning this gun duel.
This is a reckoning! Kill Baron! Oh! Captain! Now! We're the ancestors!
Honestly, my tactics for this flank at this point have basically amounted to just be stupidly tough and dwarfish. And also have this knot of heroes to tie up anything that comes through here along with the great weapon rangers. Ah! The hell cannon itself is down, there's just some harassing assholes left. Okay, now who do I snipe? Sigvald is tempting, but Kolek is Kolek Suneater. And not only does he have 25% ward save, he's got Lord of the Storm. I don't want that thing to fire off any more than it has to. It's horrifying how good Lord of the Storm is. Interesting. Alright, let's rotate my forces here a little bit. No. 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 The fact that I have to wrestle with this really does say that I need to get a better mouse. But it's so hard to find good ones these days. Ones that don't cost like $100. There we go! Bludgeoned it into submission. Okay. 6. I can form you up. I want to form you up very densely. Like that. No. Alright. Play. And I want to roll these guys around a bit just so I can get some shots off of the damn things.
Go! Longbeards! On the way!
Oh hey, they did what I told them to the first time I told them to do it. Yay. You should probably pull back a bit. I don't want to push too far forward.
That'll do! No shoddy can touch it! Vengeance calls!
Because screw Kolek Suneater.
begun!
That grenade spam! Oh, look at those trolls get wrecked. I hate how gyrocopters overlap when you try and control them together like that. It's very annoying. Alright, what can my organ guns target that's valuable? Just the trolls, actually. So they're actually doing good work right now. Good job, gang. You're actually targeted intelligently. That shouldn't be a point of praise, but it is. Oh, good God. Look at how much firepower I'm focusing on the Sun Eater. Look at how little he's actually taken. That's what happens when you carry 15% magic resist, 35 missile resist, and 25 ward save. You're a bastard-coated bastard with bastard filling to take down! It looks like the giant is just going to get melted by my organ guns. I approve. Oh, nope, nope, nope. There's higher priorities than that giant, sirs. Get those chosen. Get those chosen. I want them evaporated. I want to see the full power of an organ gun pointed at these chosen with great weapons. I want them gone. I want them gone. I don't particularly care how useful and potent they are. I want them gone. I want them gone. No doubts, no questions. I want them gone.
Come together, lads!
Come on, get in range of Coax so I can lock him down. Pretty much nowhere the AI can actually punch through. Like, look at what these Chaos Marauders are going to have just when this group opens fire with their grenades. Let alone my whole line. Ha! They're running and they expose their flank. Oh, that wasn't wise of you. Boom! 1 dead and 1.5k lost, I believe. Now more dead and more lost, because you're wasting your troops, AI. Good job. They're trying to slam into my Longbeards, who have expert charge defense. Not a good idea. Pause. Alright, the Chosen with great weapons have basically been wrecked. Chaos Warriors, Chaos Warriors. Another unit of Chosen with great weapons. Kill them all. Kill them all! Let the ancestors sort it out! Keep spamming buffs!
The runes are cast! Attack the orcs!
Chaos Spawn have 4 kills against my Iron Breakers, even though that Chaos Spawn spit out ridiculous amounts of damage. Like 160 weapon strength. Come on, let me show it off. 160 weapon strength with 42 AP damage, which I'm wondering if it's a reference, but I'm not really sure. Alright, you guys countercharge that. You guys charge that. You guys on that. You guys on that. You guys should probably burn dogs. Dogs are very flammable. Sentences that would get you arrested in the modern day. Dogs are very flammable. But as you can see, I've basically just formed a very large arc on the map. And the question is not, am I going to win? The question is, how much am I going to lose? So far, the answer to how much I'm going to lose is mostly going to be responsible for Kolek frickin' Suneater. Because damn, man. Alright. Set it up like that, and by the time it fires off... Yep, they're right in the way. Not much AP damage, honestly. Because it's weak against armor, but it is at least some damage. And look at these gyrocopters harassing this guy by trying to buzzsaw him to death. It's brilliant.
True king of air beings.
Belagar, you wattick! Get on Kolek! Fine, you're stuck. Fine. The Suneater deals magical damage, and I have to fight him with ghosts.
Battle Joe!
Entrenchment on those iron breakers. Let him hold more.
Drag them! Brunericky! It'll get done! What? Puzzled! Yes!
Crush! Crush! Crush them! Yes! They appear to be trying to push through my Great Weapon Rangers, but they're not having the greatest of luck. Oh, they are not having the greatest of luck. They're also trying to push through over here and over here, but again, stout Dwarven Steel is holding.
Dive bomb!
Nope, nope, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out.
Here we go! Dive! Yes! Move to attack! Yes! Down! That's an order! Down! I'll get
The
my
Great
team.
Weapon Rangers will fight till the end.
Gears of
I refuse to allow them to do anything else. Kill Kolek Suneater!
War of vengeance! For the ancestor gods! Yes! Cut their heads, spitting tongues out! Yes!
Oh, look at these guys melt. Wait, wait.
Will do!
Chaos Warriors are coming in.
Vengeance!
Open fire. I'm sorry, I'm terrible. Come on. This is not going well over here.
Iron breakers!
Mostly because Kolek has just shattered my lines like glass. There's very little defense I have when the AI does that. Oh, Master Rune of Oath and Steel, please.
Vengeance! Obey me!
Where is Belagar? He's in the midst of these guys and he's plowing around and... Pop all the buffs! Pop all the buffs!
Withdraw! Iron breakers!
The Hammerers over here are steadily pushing through at a very respectable pace, honestly.
Iron drakes!
Iron Drakes, wreck those faces. You lot,
Those dwarfen legs!
you guys help mop up this bit. Kolek is still a problem. Burn! Not much damage, but it will help. Just a bit. Also, Chaos Warriors can and will fight to the bitter end. Look at that. They have literally 6 dudes left, and they still haven't broken. Chaos Warrior units can and will be wiped out before they run. They're even scarier than dwarves in that regard.
Gyrocopter! Drain them!
Here I am, buzzsawing chariots to death with helicopters. Sentences I never thought I'd utter, .jpg. You guys, turn to those Chaos Warriors! Burn!
Artillery!
You might be able to get a salvo on those guys. Look at their morale just melt. Just like their health. Oh, wow. Yeah, I basically just stopped that unit cold in its tracks. Everything that attacked this flank was obliterated without mercy or question. All of the Bugman's Rangers are... Wow, wow. You guys killed so much you actually ran out of ammo to kill with. Always a very respectable action. Anyone else over here? I can pop this Rune of Oath and Steel. Can't hurt to have that popped as much as I can. Pop Deadly Onslaught for more damage. Keeping track of all your abilities is a bit of a nuisance, I'm not going to lie. Alright, and target the Sorcerer Lord, because at this point, why not? There's very little reason not to do it. I'm just basically holding them off, and the only reason they managed to punch through at any point was Kolek Suneater being Kolek frickin' Suneater in a murderous tank of pain and doom.
Vengeance!
Okay, I'm not letting the Suneater survive this, just on general principle of good God, the Suneater is ridiculous. Okay. Organ guns, target.
Barracks ready!
Well, the issues with Kolek, he's really freaking fast. 78 speed is nothing to joke about.
Let the vengeance begin!
He's already outside of artillery range. You see why I said he's really freaking fast? Yeah, I'll call that a decisive victory. Chaos slammed into its lines with its greatest forces, its champions, its legends, its most powerful heroes. And they broke. Total losses on my side. Less than 200. Not even joking. Count it out. 95 plus 48 turns into 143. 143 plus 26 is a much simpler 169 dead Dawi. Comparatively, Sigvald brought 545 to the field and lost 281. Kolek, 766 dead out of 1,029. And Jaeger, whoever the hell he was, brought 486 to the field and lost 416. He has less troops remaining than I lost. Get that? Just think about that for a moment, will you? He has less troops remaining than I lost. That, ladies and gentlemen, is both a very good example of why legendary Lords of Chaos are very worrisome. You saw what Kolek did to my lines. Even though I threw a bunch of melee-focused heroes and Lords at him, he still survived this entire fight. It's almost ridiculous. And to note, this isn't the most bullshit Kolek can get. That's just the AI making him. If the player makes him, you can get him regeneration and I believe 65% ward save total, or you can get him an 85% ward save. That fireball, 15% damage. That organ gun salvo, 15% damage. Pretty much everything, 15% damage. Kolek is an absolute beast of a tank, especially as he has innate missile resist due to be having the scaly skin trait. That's why he has that 35% missile resist. Yes, that's not buffed or anything, that's just his innate missile resist. 35%. It's that bad. Heck, I think he killed more than anything else did. Sigvald killed nobody. Jack with Lord actually killed 4 dudes, but he got Oss's entire army wiped out. My biggest killers, on the other hand, are surprisingly my hammerers, not my organ guns. The organ guns did make a respectable attempt. Alright then, execute the captives.
True king of 8 peaks.
Let us be about this.
Dead Mountain. The legends tell of heroes riding to an 11th hour salvation. The legends are real. This is actually a really nice trait if you're the Bretonnians, because you get charge bonus and speed up for your entire army. I'm not joking. Your entire army gets charge bonus up and speed up. I'd call it insane if it wasn't so amazing. Look at all them trade-ups. Look at them. Look at them. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't it great? Oh, look at them. All right, then. Let's go. Last point that'll ever be spent on Belgar Ironhammer. Defensive coordinator, in case I get this army into a siege somehow.
The axe thirsts for war.
Fergil Redmane. You, sir, have proven that your mane is red with the blood of the Chaos Gods. And that is a blood that every dwarf should spill. Oh, yes.
Time for a reckoning.
My anger.
Oh, hey, Bronze Scour Scout hit 10. Nice. That means you get an Anvil of Doom, and I can show off its unique trait. Once he gets it. Ah, it shows up now. Locus of Power, 15% magic resist. This is army-wide. And map-wide as well. Locus of Power is scary against magic-using factions because ultimately, dwarves naturally have 25% magic resist. Add another 15 and all incoming damage is reduced to 60%. That is very scary. That is very, very scary.
Fight them.
Goodbye, Kolek. You weren't worth fighting personally again.
Beards in belts.
Ruins in for Fergil Redmane.
To war.
There we go.
Revenge.
The only question left, ladies and gents, is not what is going to beat Chaos. The question left is how long until I beat Chaos?
I'm off. I'll get on it. I'll cast the runes.
Aye,
Forced march into your own territory, Fergal. I think Darzius can be taken care of by Belagar's forces, even wounded. Oh boy. Now, normally I'd end it here, but I want to see what Archaon is going to do at Crockadrock. I'm going to let him siege it. I'm going to let him attack it as much as he wants. While, of course, pushing back the Varg and various other Chaos forces. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, Chaos, as of now, is irrelevant. They are no longer a threat or a concern to any right-thinking Dawi. As of this episode, I have won. And the only reason I don't end it here is because I want to see what the Everchosen does on the field. Besides spam hell cannons, good grief. Gonna underway this man up here as quickly as I can, but I will fight Archaon. Have no doubt or question on that. The Everchosen will be warred with.
Mustard.
Bully the chieftain. No bully? Apparently no bully. I'm losing 1.4k a turn from raiding, and I do not care. Because I have won. So, Chaos! Archaon the Everchosen and the war herds of Chaos! Come! Come and show me what you can do! Bring your power and your wrath. Bring your fury and your hate. I'll break it again if I have to. If you spam more stacks out of the Luminous Aether, then those stacks will die. Again and again. As many times as I have to do. The throngs are mustered. It is the age of reclamation, and you cannot stand in the way of 10,000 marching armored feet. Grudges have been settled, ladies and gentlemen. The Sun Eater is dead. The Magnificent has fallen and proven not so magnificent after all. All that remains of the Warriors of Chaos as a military force is the horde of Archaon the Everchosen, Lord of the End Times, and corpse as soon as I manage. Oh, hey, Daith. Aw, nothing interesting. Pity. I was hoping to make some sort of commentary about his gear, but nope. Pity. It feels good to have just made Chaos so irrelevant, really. Also, damn, that's a surprisingly good army build for the AI. More poison archers would be better, but surprisingly good army build for the AI. Especially the Questing Knights. Questing Knights versus Chaos Warriors is kind of funny, honestly. Because Bretonnian Knights are not only dangerous as hell on the charge and will wipe out half a unit easy, they're even more dangerous in melee. Unlike a lot of cavalry, which can't get stuck in, Bretonnian Knights most definitely can. They most definitively can. It is terrifying and it is hilarious how dangerous Bretonnian Knights are. I would fight them if it weren't for the fact that, you know, unity of the world and all that jazz. Nothing of interest on Angrund again. You can pick up something entertaining, you know, sir, instead of generic McGeneric item. Something I could talk about and speak of. You have anything neat? Sort of anti-heroes? Ah! Mareworm. Pretty meh item, but the 5% physical resist can help quite a bit early game. Also, this is actually a thing that exists on the tabletop. I am not exaggerating here. This is actually a tabletop item. The High Elves do in fact have a cloak made of dwarven beards. This is a better version of the Mask of Terror item that's exclusive to the High Elves, but it's only good against the Dawi. It only applies for that one character, so honestly, if you have it, use it obviously, but I just prefer the Mask of Terror overall. If you have to choose between the two, go for that one though, because it does have a slight benefit that if you face dwarves somehow, yeah. At the start of this Let's Play, I wanted to fulfill the greatest grudge. See, the High Elves King has the Phoenix Crown. Very important, very old relic of the dwarves. And it used to be the symbol of, you know, the two getting along. Because the two really did used to get along. Nothing of interest. But there were a lot of issues. A lot of things happened, and there was a very large war that effectively broke both factions. The dwarves used to field entire units of runesmiths, to give you an example. Hundreds of anvils of doom at once. The High Elves, in response, could summon dragons in numbers that could burn mountains into bubbling piles of slag. But we don't see that in this game, or in the fluff anymore. Because when those two forces clashed, it was apocalyptic. And one of the things that happened was that what once was a symbol of the treaty and oath between elves and dwarves, now it just represents what is best described as a sin. How the elves and the dwarves will never again make friends. Not again. Not ever again. I wish.
Step forth, true friend of the Angrund clan.
Why do you like me so? Oh, 163. Attitude towards Warriors of Chaos. You know what? If all the Empire likes me, and all the Empire is military allied with me, they're probably going to sit down, shut up, and actually group up for once, I hope. Of course, it's going to lengthen the turn timers, because I have to watch what they do, but... You know what? It looks all choppy and skippy, but... at this point, who cares? The only reason I'm not just ending the episode... I didn't just end the episode for beating the remnants of the Chaos Forces was because, well... there was more to do. I will say this, it would have been nice if I could have chosen what forces were taken onto the field for my 2 reinforcing armies, because having only Iron Breakers was kind of annoying, denied me a lot of flexibility that I'd hoped to use. Granted, a wall of Iron Breakers is still, well, a wall of Iron Breakers. It's very hard to argue with a solid wall of Iron Breakers. Very few factions can actually do that with a brawl. Chaos can! If they spam Shagus and Kolek, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to win this on the walls. They came in with reinforcements. Another grudge to be settled. Another note in the book. Another grudge to be settled. Someone is going to Oh, come on! Another Doomtide?
Lord of the Angrund, it shall be done.
Chase them down, hunt them down, and wipe them out.
I'm going. For vengeance!
Suffer not the beast man to live. You're not even worth fighting. You're literally spamming their tier 1 and 2 units. How did you get 79 kills against Dwarven armor?
Billy got iron helmet. Our ancestors would be proud. On my way.
Nothing left bothering with. I guess spread public order.
One rug.
In camp.
Clan honor.
Recruit. Global. I lost the unit of Great Weapon Rangers. Recruit a unit of Great Weapon Rangers. 4-turn recruitment on Hammerers and Iron Breakers. I probably have 4 turns, and I have enough. And I have a ton of global slots. I'm not sure how many, but all right.
For the
1,
wisdom
2,
of
3,
Valea.
4. Because I have the money to do things like that, and it's just a linear upgrade to my troops.
Lord of Clan Morgrim is as good as done. Setting off.
Braun, relieve Crocodrock. If they get attacked, I plan to fight it on the grounds. I want to see Archaon, the Ever-Chosen, in action. The upgrade here is +4 Untainted and +2 XP for infantry unit recruits. Very helpful. I can upgrade the Toolmaker's Guild Hall there. So close, yet so far. I wonder what kind of numbers the Doomtide will return in.
Aye.
If nothing else, I predict it to be interesting.
Ready.
But really, there's something the AI hasn't realized, and I'm not sure it can realize. They're not going to win. This is just flat out what I'm going to say now. Chaos cannot win at this stage of the game.
King's command.
They don't have the numbers, and they don't have the power to actually punch through a dedicated Dwarven defense. And that's true of the Chaos Invasion overall. It's one of the reasons I very much prefer Total War Warhammer 2 to Total War Warhammer 1 in terms of the campaign's capabilities and what it does for how you end it and play it.
To you.
Forward.
For chaos.
Let us
And I know that
begin.
sounds simple, but sometimes things really are just that simple.
The throng agrees.
You don't have a bad army, actually.
Thirsts for war.
How did you level up all the way over there? Okay, fine. Obstinacy max. Go. How the hell? These people are in the weirdest places when they level up these days, I swear. Triangulation, please. Alright. Yeah, if you don't kill Archaon, the Doomtide will just keep sweeping down from the Chaos Waste continuously. Problem is, it doesn't sweep down in enough numbers to actually break ya. We saw that. Let's end the turn. Also note the 1 XP rank on Fergal Redmane's recruited Hammerers. Because I have Carousa Karak's unique build, the Throne of the High King. So all Hammerers everywhere get +1 unit XP. Very helpful. I remember when I used to look forward to Longbeards. Now they just seem kind of inadequate. Ah, the Warriors of Chaos are doing a thing. Will it show me a thing? Please show me a thing. Oh my, that is a very nasty army on the part of Arbal Festerheart. I saw Chosen there. Oh, and the Empire Confederated Talabecland, finally. Little by little, the Empire grows, and frankly, I'm tempted to build another stack just to kick all these damn Wood Elves out and smash their faces in. But screw you guys, you're messing with my trade. Also, screw you guys, you're elves. There's a long-standing grudge on that one. Enchantress actually has a pretty decent army too. Grail Guardians. Granted, she also has Knights Errant, which are pretty rubbish for Bretonia, but still. Bretonia AI must have been kicked up a notch, because it's actually gotten a lot better. And oh hey, 2 new factions. Lovely, I'll have to stare at them. And oh hey, Tyrion finally got his brother on board with whatever the hell he's decided to do today. Or whatever, however you put that, I guess. I'm probably going to try and get my main army to next to the currently recruiting army, the experimental one. Simply on the grounds of, well, yeah. Also, Teclis' specials are still the Moonstaff of Lilith and the Scroll of Hoeth. You still only get the Warcrown of Safari and the Scroll of Teclis as his actual, well, uniques, if you play as him. So no, you don't get 20% miscast base chance reduction, you don't get 18 reserve, you don't get -3 cost for regrowth, and you don't have the Hex of the Winds ability, or the magic resist, so admittedly the Hex of the Winds ability is the far more important thing there. You do get to keep the Potion of Charoy, though. Which is pretty good. You also get all these lore uniques. There's some you don't get, like the Tomb King's ones, and the ones that restore no undead health. Because, well, Teclis is not a master of Tomb King magic. Tomb King magic is a mixture of actual magic in the setting and divine blessings. Because, well, priests in the fluff, like say the warrior priests of the Empire are pure divine casters. The Tomb Kings are like, they're kind of divine casters and they're kind of not divine casters. They're in a weird place, basically. They get some of the advantages of one and some of the advantages of other and the penalties of both. Thankfully, they're also the type arrogant enough to believe they can, in fact, bludgeon their gods into getting away with this. It would be kind of cool if the dwarves had a special place at Lothern called, like, the Crown Retrieved or something. That'd be nice. To represent the fact that you have, in fact, taken back the Phoenix Crown. And fulfilled the greatest grudge. I know that the greatest grudge is called 8 Peaks in game, but in comparison to the Phoenix Crown, small potatoes. Like, Bellegarde would be salty as hell if anyone had a choice between saving 8 Peaks and getting the Phoenix Crown back, but I think he'd accept it and wouldn't even swear a grudge. Phoenix Crown is that important. Like, it doesn't do anything too special. It's got some magical effects, don't get me wrong, some pretty nice runes, but it's a symbol. People care about symbols. People care a lot about symbols.
What brings you before the heir of Lund?
Oh, you want to be my friend, don't you? The entire Empire is going to be my friend, and possibly the entire Empire is going to be united against the Wood Elves by the end of this. Which would be interesting. All it took to unite the Empire was the dwarves actually getting off their ass and doing something. I think the Scalings have been getting pushed back too, honestly, which is pretty helpful. Less Norskins to distract me from the proper war against the North. At this point, we're going to break an hour, not because of actual gameplay, but because of watching all these gits move around. At this point, I think I'm just going to run all the turns on fast forward, because, well, it's going to screw over my, actual strategic commentary and thought.
I am revenge
I don't really need
incarnate.
strategic commentary and
Know
thought at
this
this point.
and
Why do you like me so? Because I beat up the Warriors of Chaos and you hate them. Okay. Screw off! Just screw off! Ghoul Kings, I swear! Dragoi are pretty tragic, honestly, in the fluff, but yeah. Huh! Should I? Oh, I haven't recruited the new troops yet. No, sorry. Nope. Sorry, nope. Get out of my face. Goodbye! That's what I had feared. Ow. Better they wiped out on the underway than in the open field, though. Underway has a lot of bonuses for me. Open field does not. Come on, AI, hurry up and get this over with. You're all doomed. You know this. The only question is how fast I'm going to damn doom you. I'm going to need to order up a few more hammers, though. 3 cards of them. Not happy about that.
Lun's air. By my hammer it will be done.
Reinforce!
Summon me if you dare.
Oh, wow. Alright then. Let's end off the episode here. Next time, we've got more Chaos troops to fight back, because the only thing that actually counts is wiping out Archaon. So technically, if Archaon stays away for long enough, the AI's automatically spawn stacks could wear me down to nothingness. The problem is, I have an army heading for his location. The AI isn't smart enough to run the hell out of a siege, or blitzkrieg the siege if they're forced. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below or in the threads and space battles, and sufficient velocity will be linked in the description. And for now, goodbye.